Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, dear students. This is Miss Layla Jahani. Inshallah, today we will continue our unit, Where Are You Traveling? Unit 3, Lesson 10, the project. So today we will cover the project, inshallah. Okay? If we want to remember what did we do in the reading lesson, we read the text, we answered questions related to the text, we asked and answered questions related to the text, we did a lot of exercises. Inshallah, today we have a small part to continue, which is the discussion. Inshallah, we will do it today, and we will do the project, okay? So by the end of this lesson, inshallah, you will learn how you will be able to discuss your opinion of a given topic. I will give you a topic and you will discuss, ask and answer questions. Write a study program for foreign students in your country. So you will do a similar brochure like the one we saw on the reading. Okay, so we'll do something similar. Okay, so I remember I gave you a homework, page 105. Okay, can you open your books? We have the reading and we have answers. If you haven't done it already, I'm sure you did, but if you haven't, please pause the video and do read it and do the questions together. Let's hear the audio together about the reading related, and then we will do the exercises together. Okay? Yalla bismillah.
Guide to Niagara Falls. Things to do. There is a lot for the whole family to do in Niagara Falls. A helicopter ride provides a wonderful view of both the American Falls and the Canadian Falls. During the ride, you can take great pictures to show your friends back home. A favorite with all the tourists is the journey behind the falls. You'll put on a raincoat, take an elevator, and get out at the bottom of the falls. From there, you'll see, hear, and feel the excitement as the water crashes down from the height of a 20-story building. It's an unforgettable experience. Places to stay. The Broadview Hotel. Many visitors want to stay at the Broadview. The rooms are small, but the views of the falls are wonderful. The hotel restaurant is good, but very fancy. You'll have to wear your best clothes. The Broadview is expensive, but its guests receive very special treatment. And for your information, the hotel doesn't have a pool, but it has excellent workout facilities for people who like to exercise. Martin's Motel. Martin's Motel is a really friendly place. When you check in, Martin shows you to your room. The rooms aren't fancy, but they're large and they have cable TV. There is an outdoor swimming pool and a game room especially for children. It's just a 15-minute walk to the falls. And if you're hungry, you can eat at the diner next door. The food is good and cheap, and the diner is open 24 hours a day. You won't have to dress up to eat there. Families that stay at Martin's always have a good time.
So we read and we heard together the reading. This is what, here they are advertising what? They want you to go to Niagara Falls. So here it's like the brochure we read in the reading, okay? So it's something similar, okay? And you will do something similar, inshallah, this class. Okay, so use this as a sample and use the reading as a sample. Look at both of them. Look at the language they use, how they advertise, how they attract the reader. They didn't mention anything negative. They covered everything. They covered the food. They covered what attracts people. They covered the places to go. They covered the accommodation, where to stay. Okay. And what do people do when they go to these places? So keep this in mind when you are doing the project. We will read it and read the homework and read the reading again. So it will help you, inshallah, when you do the project, okay? Let's see the first question here. Write true or false. We have a number of sentences, so you have to go back to the reading and just put true or false. Okay, visitors wear raincoats to go behind the falls. Is it true or false? Go back to the reading to check. You can take pictures on the helicopter ride. Can you or you can't? What information they provide? The Broadview of hotel has a pool. Is this true or no? The Broadview hotel has wonderful views of the fall. And also they mentioned another hotel, which is Martin's Hotel, is close to the fall. Is this true or false? You have to wear a suit or dress to eat at the diner next to Martin's Motel. Is this fact true or false? Okay, so the first one, true, false, 3 false, 4 true, true, and then the last one, 6 false. Okay, we have also part on the bottom of the page. I answered these questions about the reading. Also, it's related to the reading. You can stay at the Broadview Hotel or Martin Hotel. Where will you probably stay? So here you read about the 2 hotels. Which one you think is your favorite? And you have to give reasons if you choose either Martin or Broadview, okay, hotel. And the second question, you can take a helicopter ride or the journey behind the falls trip. Which one you will probably take and why? So they gave you 2 choices, okay? You have to read again and tell me which one you prefer to do and why. Okay, these are possible answers. You can write your own answer. Okay, I will probably stay at the Broadview Hotel. I want to see the falls from my room. So this is my reason. I gave a reason. I gave my choice and a reason. And maybe you will prefer Martin's Hotel. Okay. For question 2, I will probably take the helicopter ride. I want to get some good photos of the fall. This is the reason why I'm doing the helicopter ride. Okay. For the discussion, page 29, okay, we have the discussion, small part from the reading yesterday. We have different questions and you have to give your opinion. You have to tell me your opinion. For the first question, have you ever been in an exchange student program or studies? Have you ever? I think you are too young. If you're not yourself, you didn't go to an exchange student program, what about your family members? Think about your brothers, your siblings, your parents, your cousins. Did they go to an exchange student program or they didn't? If they do, okay, tell us about it. Tell me about it. What did they do? Where did they go? Okay, it's a discussion. You can, you don't just tell me no. It's not acceptable. It's a discussion, so you have to practice your conversation. You can't say lie, no, ya miss, no one went and I don't know anyone who went to an exchange. La. You can lie. Imagine that someone did, okay? Or imagine that you did, okay? So tell us a story. If you will go to an exchange student program, where will you go? Okay, you will go to London. You went to London, or you went to America, or you went to Australia. And what did they see? What did they experience? Did they see the culture? Did they see different cities? Did they see different scenery, different views? Okay, this is for question 1. Question 2, how do you think you would adjust to a foreign culture? So if you go to a foreign country, to a different country with different religion, different traditions, how do you think you will adjust? Are you going to be okay? Or you think it's going to be difficult? Some of you said difficult, some of you said it's going to be fine. Okay? So I think it depends on you. You can make the place your own. You can talk to your family a lot to make it easier when you go to a different foreign culture. And زي ما قال الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم معنى حديثه إنه لازم نحترم ثقافات الناس دياناتهم نحترم الديانات الثانية. So we have to respect their religions, respect their traditions, and we have to hold on our own, right? This is, I think it's a good way to adjust to make sure everything is okay. Question 3, which country will you like to go to and study foreign language? If you have a chance, inshallah, in the future to go to a foreign country to study, where do you think you will go? Which country you prefer to go? Excellent. Some of you said America, some of you said London, some of you said Emirates. I'm hearing a lot of countries. So I think it's based on the answer. It's based on what do you prefer, what do you like, or what do you want to study. It depends on where do you want to continue, what do you want to be in the future. Okay. Question 4, discuss the importance of English as a word language. What do you know about where is it used? So do you think learning English is important? Yes, it is very important. Now you are learning English. English is used in, it's the word most common language. I think everyone, mostly everyone is using English everywhere. So it's a common language. If you go, like, for example, to China, they don't speak Arabic and you don't speak Chinese. So the common language between you two is English. So you can use English to communicate better. It's very important to learn English. Okay, the last, I believe, question, approximately 580 million people speak Spanish. So here they're talking about Spanish language. Do you speak Spanish? Do you know any words in Spanish? Good for you, Anna. For me, zero. I don't know anything about Spanish around the world. Do you think that Spanish will be an international language in the future? Do you think after English they will use Spanish more? Do you think? Inshallah, la, I don't want to. I want to speak the language that it is the common one we use. But if it's Spanish, it's a problem. I have to take Spanish classes. Do you think they're going to do that? We have to work in our Spanish from now on, right? Tell me the reason. Why do you think they're going to use Spanish and why not? I think, for my opinion, I think no, they're not going to use Spanish worldwide, because if we're talking about the countries they use Spanish, it's a very small part of the world they use Spanish. It's not like I think Arabic is used in a very spread, and it's the language of the Holy Quran, and it's more reason for the Muslim people around the world to learn the language, to use it while they are reading. So I think inshallah they will change to Arabic instead of Spanish, hopefully. Okay, for your project, work in groups. So you're not going to work alone. You're not going to do the brochure alone. You have to do it with your friends. A group of 4 or 5 is a good number to do the brochure together. Plan a study program for foreign students in your country. Imagine that you are working in a university or a language institution which teach Arabic, and you want to attract, you want people from around the world to learn Arabic. Okay, so you have to design a brochure similar to the reading, similar to the homework today. Yes, you have to include information about the classes. Do you remember when in the reading they mentioned what are they going to do during the classes? So you have to mention that. You have to talk about accommodation, the place they will stay in, and also the location, the place, the location of the city, the place of the city, and entertainment. What do they mean? The good things when they visit the country, the things they want, they like the trips you will arrange. Is it a trip to the beach, a trip to the desert? The things, the activities they're gonna do when they come to your institution. صح? So the brochure should be similar to page 28. Also, you can refer to the homework we did today. Okay? So how can I start, ya miss? The first step, you have to choose your group. Okay? Choose your partners. Okay? And divide the work between you. Okay? So you have to choose also which country the foreign students are from. So you want to attract students from where? Are they from Pakistan, the students you want them to be? Or are they from America? Are they from Russia. So it depends on which place you want the people to come in. So you have to keep this in mind. Also, you have to keep in mind the old. How old are they? The age. Are they from 18 to 30? Are they from 9 to 15? So it depends on the program you will design. You have to think about the age. How long their stay is going to be. So the length of the program. Is it 1 year program, 2 years program? Is it 4, 5 years? How long will they come and learn Arabic? How many years are they going to stay? Okay? Which highlights of your country you want the visitor to know? So the places that you like about Saudi Arabia and you want the students to see during their stay. Okay? And also you have to mention the cost. Talk about the money. Okay? Does it cost 1,000 riyal for a year or 20,000 riyal for a year? Okay, so you have to mention the cost when you designing the brochure. Okay? Also, you have to keep in mind what? You have to involve sport. When you are talking about activities and the things you're going to do, you have to talk about sport. Sport is a good thing to add to your program. Okay? Also, also you can add the plans for the weekend. The things every weekend, what are they going to do? The things they will do. The accommodation, living arrangements, what we talked about it. Are they going to live with a family or in a hotel or on campus? Where? Ways to introduce the culture. How are you going to introduce Saudi Arabian culture to them? By food, using food, or they live with the family and they can see the real culture of Saudi Arabia. How are you going to introduce the culture? Of course, if they're coming from America, you don't take them to the malls. They do want it. They have these things in their country. You can take them to the markets, the shops, the traditional clothing, the traditional food, the traditional places, the old markets, okay? Not the new things. They're not looking for normal and modern things, okay? Each group should prepare a written report. This is what you are going to do. You will write the brochure about the program as well as an oral presentation. You're not only going to design the brochure, also you have to present it to your class, okay? So you will work in groups, you will write your advertisement about the language institution you will live in, you will arrange, okay? And then you will verbally present it to your class, okay? I have prepared, this is يعني a sample. You can follow it, you can follow the one on the reading, you can follow, you will do, I'm sure you will do much better than this one. Okay, this is just an example. You can include pictures to keep it more attractive, so people, and you can write colors like this one, so they can, it can be attractive. Do you remember when we talked about introductions? Do you remember? Yes, the introduction is the most important thing when you write, okay? The writing, the introduction, it attracts the reader. طيب, إحنا when we begin reading, we read the introduction. If it's boring, we will throw the brochure away, right? So you have to make it interesting. Make it interesting for the reader, okay? So look at this presentation. I make it bigger for all of us to read. Your success starts here. This is the introduction. Jeddah Arabic Institution is a perfect place to start your very own success story. More than 8,000 students and over 300 international students attend our government-supported school. Our international program accepts students of all ages. This is, I talked about the ages, I attract you, and I gave you numbers here to show you that this is a good and successful program, okay? This is my introduction. I included. You can write better. I'm sure you're going to write better. Also, I included offers. We have great transfer pathways, scholarship available, 10,000 to 20,000. If you are really good, they can offer you scholarship, students leadership opportunities, the low cost, it doesn't cost a lot, the money, personal advising. So if you have any issues, we have someone as an advisor to give you advices. Excellent student environment. It's a good environment for all students. So I have these things we offer in our school. This is an imaginary, so you can lie, okay? It's okay to lie. Also here I mentioned the housing choices. I give you different choices for accommodation. Not, oh, I didn't tell you, خلاص, you have to stay with the family, that's it. لا, I give you different choices to do, okay? On campus housing, you can stay on campus. Shared housing, close to campus, you can live in a place near the campus. Host families, we have families who accept students, so you can see the real traditions. Local hotels close to campus. And also I included, for more information, visit www blah blah blah. So it's an imaginary website I just added for more information, okay? So for your homework, you have to do the project, okay? You have to design a brochure, include pictures, divide the work between you and your friends. Who will write about the accommodation? Who will write about the classes? Who will write the introduction? Who will design it? Who will يعني أنا والله I'm really bad with technology. My brochure looks really bad. I'm sure with technology you can do much better a brochure with the designs. Who will do it? Okay, who will arrange it? Who will make it more attractive, appealing to everyone? Okay, so design a study program brochure for foreign students in your country. This is your homework. For our class, for discussion, we discussed our opinion of a given topic. We had different topics. We discussed it together. We did the homework together. And we learned how to design a brochure talking about foreign students coming to Saudi Arabia. It's an imaginative and it's for your homework. After you finish doing it, you have to present it to your class, okay? That's it for today. Thank you for listening. Inshallah, I will see you next class. Good luck.